doing, Rich?
Hey, good, Eric.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. How you doing today?
I'm doing excellent, sir. How about yourself?
Good.
All right. What kind of work do you do at the pier?
I'm a captain of a ship.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm meeting my ship today.
Oh, wow.
Just coming off vacation.
Where do you live?
I live in Maryland on the East Coast.
Oh, wow. Do you have to go through like the Panama?
No, actually, we leave out of Long Beach and we go to Honolulu,
Okay.
Hawaii, San Diego, Long Beach, and we just we do that route there. We transport automobiles and big containers to Hawaii for the Hawaiian Islands.
Okay. Is it the Pasha
Yeah,
container?
Pasha, that's who I work for.
Nice. Yeah, that's
so just, time to make the donuts and back to work, man. Vacation's over.
Oh, is it vacation for you? Well, hopefully that's.
Well, I work 70 days on the ship, and then I'm off for 70, so I do 70.
Oh, wow.
So now I'll do 70 days, and I'll get off the end of June. So, ready to go back.
Well, I'll be getting on a ship myself tomorrow. We're doing a cruise with the family for the spring break.
Nice. Where you headed?
So we're going to San Diego, launching out of San Diego to Cabo San Lucas on the Disney cruise.
Nice.
It's the first cruise ever that I'm doing.
For over 30 years, I've never been on a cruise. I guess when I get off a ship, I don't want to get back on one when I'm off. But, Cabo San Lucas. I actually had a trip set up with my wife last year, but we had to change plans. I haven't been there yet, but we were looking. It just looks beautiful there.
Yeah, well, I guess.
We're gonna find out. Oh, you been there before?
No, this is I've only traveled out of the country. The only time when I came from another country.
Where are you from?
I was born in the Philippines, but we stopped at Japan.
Yeah.
I don't know where exactly. It was probably Tokyo. We just laid overnight, and then took another plane and went to the United States to Long Beach. Oh, well, LAX.
Yeah.
But I've lived in Long Beach here for the last.
What part of the Philippines you from?
So I was born in Manila, which is say Valenzuela, Bulacan area. Bulacan is the more known area.
Yeah. I've spent a lot of time in the Philippines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend was Filipina. Her family was from Batangas.
Oh, okay.
Batangas up by Rosario.
So a lot of Tagalog speaking.
Yeah.
I grew up there until 6, and then by 6 we moved into Cebu.
Oh yeah, Cebu's nice. Mactan Island.
Mactan Island was the international airport that you fly into.
I had my first mango shake in Cebu. I'll never forget that.
Probably real nice and sweet. And
Yeah.
Usually it's sweet
It
that
was
way.
pretty. Yeah, I had a nice time
Sure. Oh man, I'm sure you'll have plenty of good time.
there. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
However you
I
want.
spent in and out of the Philippines for 25 years. With Subic,
Oof, wow.
Angeles City. And,
You ever go to Cebu at all?
excuse me?
You ever do Cebu?
Yeah, I did Cebu. Actually, the ship pulled into Cebu many years ago. That's how I remember Mactan Island.
Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice. I haven't back
They
since I
speak
left.
Visayan there, right?
Cebu, yeah, Cebuano or Bisaya, right? Exactly, yeah. So Visayan is probably another way to say it, sure. Because Bisaya would be the language.
Yeah.
Cebuano is also another way to say it. Most people say Cebuano actually, because it's more closely tied to Cebu. But you know, that's Filipinos are very tribal that way. Like if you're not from Cebu and you're from another island, then they'll call it Bisaya because they don't want to acknowledge that it's Cebuano.
Right. Yeah, I learned a lot about the Filipino culture. You know, with my ex-girlfriend. We actually, unfortunately, had to go to a funeral there in Batangas.
Oh.
The kuya had passed away, and I was there for the whole week. The drinking and the partying, and you know, it was just a whole.
Yeah.
It's just interesting and very structured, and I like the way the hierarchy is in the Filipino family with the kuya and
Yeah.
the titos, and very respectful. The kids very respectful to the family.
Yeah, but at least that we allow that to carry. Like when my daughter calls my older the brother Kuya, like, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun stuff. We plan. Yeah, so that's pretty much. This will be the first time out of the country, Cabo.
Nice.
So this
How long
trip.
is the cruise for?
It's 4 nights.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun. My wife.
Yeah, we go into San Diego once every 2 weeks, so we're always meeting the cruise ships in the morning there, coming and going, or they're at anchor waiting to go in.
Yeah, it'll be the Wonder. Disney cruise. So it'll be a character themed trip. Got to get a lot of video of my daughter. She's 6 years old once, and the Disney cruise, you know.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
It'll be, yeah. Should get a lot of video of her having a great time.
Foggy this morning, huh? Hope it's not foggy tomorrow morning. We'll leave.
Yeah, you got that marine layer, the springtime marine layer.
Yeah, it burns off towards the day. But it's a little cool for this time of year, I guess. Well, no, it's kind of like that. Same with San Diego.
Oh, hope you'll have a great 70 days at sea.
Yeah, thanks.
How long have you been
The
doing?
weather's just usually pretty good this time of year. It's the winter time, you know, in the Pacific, it gets a little rough.
How long have you been doing this kind of work?
Over 30 years now.
Wow. 70,
Yeah, 30,
70.
20, 20.
What's that?
Yeah, 33
Cycles.
years.
How many is that a year? How many cycles of 70?
Oh,
you
well,
doing?
I've been with this company for 3 years. So,
Oh, okay, so 3
but
years.
I've done all different types and different, you know, I've been all over the world, running different ships, different companies.
Must be what got you into
My
trying that kind of
my father was a merchant marine. I grew up in New York, and he had sailed on ships when he had been younger, and then became a police officer. But he introduced me to the life, and you know, we didn't have a lot of money, so I went to an academy, Merchant Marine Academy, which was government funded, which was good, so we didn't have to pay. And I was good in sports, so I kind of went that route. But I didn't know I was gonna like it until I got on my first ship. You know, I was like, "Oh man, this is pretty cool." I think I'm gonna enjoy this.
Well, it's definitely you do important work because you move the
Yeah, we're kind of the
container ships, right?
lifeline for you know the Hawaiian people over
Yeah.
there in the islands.
Yeah.
We bring them all their cargo, so it's you know doing a good service. And we bring cars back and forth as well. It's a combination.
Yeah, I see that. Right, I see the.
Yeah.
What's the cost usually to bring a car over there?
That's a good question. You know, with all the rates now, it's depending on what kind of car. But I'd say, you know, a couple $1,000, $2,000-$3,000.
Oh, okay. Wow. So, because I was always hearing that like Toyotas sell really well over there. So like,
Yeah.
if you bring them from you know, mainland, you know, you can flip them pretty good if it's, you know, the right deal. I don't know about now, but
Maybe a little bit cheap. Yeah, 2,000. The containers are what's expensive.
yeah. I know. I always have a appreciation and kind of a. It's always fun to drive around big trucks, containers.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, it's kind of cool. But then to see how many of those containers go on an actual, you know, container ship. You know, like how many usually go on a container ship?
Well, it varies depending on the size.
The 20,
we
20.
We could do, you know, just over, because we do cars also,
Yeah.
about 800. But some of these big container ships, you know, they can go all the way up to 15,000.
Shit.
You know,
That's a lot.
yeah.
It's a lot of containers. I mean, just.
Yeah.
I mean, I could.
A medium-sized container ship is around 8,000. You know, the real big ones are up, like I said.
Are you counting 40 footers or 20 footers?
20 footers.
Okay, all right. That's still a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I mean, it's just hard to picture it in my mind. You know, like.
Yeah, that's how they rate the capacity in 20 foot container.
20. Okay.
TEUs they call them.
Yeah, there you go. That's
So you
the
just
measurement.
subtract, you know, divide by 10. Well, times 10.
I guess. Yeah. That's still a lot. I mean, 15,000 or 7,000 40 footers. I mean, that's 7,500. Just to see them on the road, it's like, wait, huh? That goes all in one ship.
Yeah, and they
It's a
go
marvel.
fast. Some of these ports, you know, like Long Beach, you know, there's like 4 or 5 cranes working on the ship at one time, so they're doing about 125 containers an hour.
It's amazing. Has the number gone up? Because I remember like they was saying like it's 1 billion, like per. It's like 8 billion now per day of like.
Oh yeah, the number just keeps up. Well, yeah, it keeps
For both.
up. Well, they keep building bigger ships too. The ships just keep getting bigger and bigger. It's amazing. Okay, so you're gonna have to let me off on this corner here. Just right around here is fine. When you make this little turn here, because I got to walk through there. Yeah.
Oh, so
Anywhere right in here. Be all right. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, my friend. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
very much.
I got you. I'll take out the door for you. Thanks, Eric. Have a nice day.
All right,
Be safe
have a
out
good
there.
one.
Thank you. Like you got the old school attaché briefcase there, and it's a nice touch. All right, so thank you.